Betsy from Cuttin Corners Vinyl in Nederland, Texas, and today is Craftmas episode 37, and we have a fun one for you. We're going to do a Christmas shadow box this time. So the supplies you're gonna need are your frame, and this is the Riba frame from IKEA. They're $10. So you're gonna need that. Your vinyl, which this is just black Oracal 651, and the file that I'm using today is from the Hungry JPEG, the Crafty Christmas Bundle, and I'm using the Subway art file that has already been cut. You're also gonna need some type of filler, which I purchased this crumb mix from Hobby Lobby, and everything that's in their Christmas craft is 40% off, and these were $3.99 each. As well as alcohol to clean, your squeegee, your Easy Weed and wooden pick, transfer tape. Now if you give me a moment, I'll get the camera angle changed so you can see everything that we are going to do today. So, I've already cut and weeded and masked my design. It is mirrored because we are putting on the inside of the frame. So, the first thing I have to do is remove the clear plastic layer off the frame. Now I'm going to take a paper towel, wipe it down with some alcohol just to make sure it is nice and clean. Because y'all have seen me stick or weed 100 different projects. Now, we need to remove the backing. And we're going to do this slowly because there are lots of tiny little letters and tiny little pieces to this design. And a lot of times, if you see how I'm having a little bit of trouble removing the mask, that is because I cut this just a tad too deep because I'm using a newer blade. So, remember, if you cut it too deep, it's harder to remove. And you see how that paper stuck? That's because it's cut too deep. So see how I'm just lightly lifting that up with my pick? Just slowly fixing this as I go. And I like for y'all to see that not everything I do comes out perfect. I could have easily recut this and shown you perfect, but I want you to see that I am not always perfect. Okay, so now that is all weeded. Now I'm going to take my plastic piece. Make sure we're pretty centered. And squeegee that down. And as you can see, I pieced it in my my tape because my leftover pieces weren't big enough to cover this, so you can do that as well. Okay. Make sure everything looks good. Pretty centered. Okay. Now I've got to remove the clear layer off the front. You want to leave that on until you have your vinyl applied so that way you don't scratch it. Now we are going to place that back in the frame. We're going to take this box portion. That's what keeps the backing from sinking into it, because if you don't put that back in, this would sink down into it. And as you can see, it looks cute as it is, but I always like to add some sparkle. So we're gonna go ahead and open up our crumb mix. I'm not sure if I'm gonna need both packs or not, but I figured we would have both packs out in case we need it. Because I wanted it to have a snow globe effect. There we go. And this isn't as messy as glitter, but it is still pretty messy. There we go. And I think we'll be okay with just one pack. So just so you know, you don't have to have two. Okay. Now, dust the rest of the crumb mix in there. And now we're going to apply the back on it. Okay. And since this is not breakable, I wouldn't recommend toddlers doing this because they could choke on the little pieces of crumb mix. But look how pretty that turned out. I love the way this looks. Again, so I used the Subway art from the Crafty Christmas bundle from the Hungry JPEG. I will leave it linked down in the description box below. If you purchase that file from that link, I do earn a small commission. Other than that, don't forget to check me out on all my social medias, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram. You need to hold it up, babe? Is that better? Okay. Okay, sorry, we're still getting the camera angle stuff figured out. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button right down below, and don't forget to like this video. There is a new video every single day all the way through December 21st. Other than that, check me out on all my social medias, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, as well as my second channel, which is where I do all things makeup and Disney and all that fun kind of stuff. So we'll see you on the next one. Bye.